You know, it's funny. I'll hear someone say the name Mercenot, and I'll go, ew. Who would name themselves something like that? And then I realize, oh, that's me. All right. Okay. We got a lot of books to get through. The amount of books that I'm showing could easily break this up into three separate videos. But you know what, man? We got to go hard. I don't know how not to go hard. Plus, I'm trying to get to some more collection videos, so I got to knock these out. You know what I mean? I want to knock out the books that I have. Just do it all in one clip. You dig? All right. I'm really, really excited to show you this book right here. Showcase number 66, first appearance of Buona Beast. Now, I was watching an episode of Teen Titans Go, and I love that show, by the way. That is, I swear to God, like, I didn't like the show when I first watched it because I was too used to the previous Teen Titans cartoon. But my God, that is the funniest freaking show. Love that show. But anyway, in the episode, they fired Beast Boy. The Teen Titans, they fired Beast Boy, and they were auditioning for new members. And Buona Beast showed up, and I'm just like, okay, so what's your first appearance? And it's Showcase number 66. Now this book, honestly, it's a Silver Age first appearance, and this book goes for nothing. I mean, this is the character is goofy as shit, but it's a Silver Age first appearance, and this book really, really is super cheap, man. You can probably get a VF copy for way less than you think. And I'll get into what I paid for it a little bit later on. But we're gonna get into this book right here. This book. Hell yeah! Really happy to find this. Strange Tales number 180. First appearance of Gamora of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Of those Guardians of the Galaxy first appearances, I would say this one is probably the cheapest and the most undervalued. I would say so, just because you know compared to Groot, Rocket Raccoon, Star Lord, like this one is probably the cheapest. And yeah, this one I was at this store. I haven't been there probably like a month and a half, and I just figured, I'll just go because I had the bug to go, search for books. Went there, found this. I guess they just put this in their long boxes, and I got a pretty good deal because I know the owner, and we're cool, so. And I got this book for $14. I would put this at about a fine. I put this at about a fine plus, or maybe an outright fine. Fine plus, maybe an outright fine. But I got it for $14. I know eBay auction just ended for this book where not even as nice as this. There was like a stain like right there and just like other imperfections, and this book went for like $90. So to get this for 14, wow, really just wow. All right, we're moving along with X-Force number 2. Got this for $3. This is I think the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably I think the first 10 books are from this same store. Got this for $3, and it's a newsstand. I probably wouldn't have even like looked 3 ways at it if it wasn't a newsstand. In the same case for this one, X-Men from the 1990s, number 4. Definitely probably would have avoided it if it weren't for it being a newsstand. So this is my second newsstand copy. I swear to God, newsstand copies of X-Force number 2 are so hard to come by. So. All right, here we go with Miss Marvel, number 40 and 41. Now these, as you can see, this is a part, along with number 39. It's like a 3-part story, and number 40 and 41 feature Deadpool. So as you can see on the cover, I don't think too many people know about this one, but such a great cover, isn't it? Number 40. And it's a relatively tough book to find. It's not a cheap one though, but at the same time, people still really don't know a lot of, probably just don't know about this one. So I mean, number 40. So yeah, got these two for cover price, $3. X-Men number 205. Bought this for cover price at that store. What is this? The first appearance of Hope Summers. I saw this in a video, and I just figured, And in the first 1, 2, 3, 4 shops that I began searching for this book, they weren't there. So I'm just like, oh crap, is this book going to be tough to find? But I found it at this shop. So yeah. I have no clue what I don't know if that sentence even made sense, but I have no clue what I'm saying. I'm just like talking. Found myself another copy of Power Girl number 27. If anytime I can find it for, I would say probably at cover price or lower. At this point, I'm probably just gonna buy it, especially if it's in VF, at least VF shape. Got this for cover price. Power Girl number 20. I bought it pretty much for the cover. Great cover. And it's a little bit tough to find. Power Girl number 8. I love this cover. Great cover. Cover. I think I bought that for $1. I think that was $1. Power Girl number 13. I believe that was $1 as well. And I believe this was cover price. Number 26. This is the second to last issue. I don't know. I think I already have this book, or I don't know. But this is definitely a book I don't need multiple copies of at this point. All right. Now the reason why I bought this book was because of this book. This is Web of Spider-Man, number 64, and this is Web of Spider-Man Annual number 4, and this is this is just outright Spider-Man number 64. I was at a store probably about a day before, and I came across this, and it said, Poison. I'm just like, okay. So it got me to looking up Poison's first appearance, this character Poison. What her first appearance is, it's in Web of Spider-Man Annual number 4 from 1988. This cover sucks, by the way. I hate this cover. But I believe this is also the first appearance of the Slug. He's like, like a just horribly, morbidly obese character, and he kills people by suffocating them in the folds of his fat. How grotesque is that? But I didn't buy it for the Slug. I bought it for the character Poison, and here she is. Here she is right there. So this is easily a $2 book all day. I paid $4 for it. I think I overpaid by $2, but because I got such a good deal on this, I kind of just left it alone. So there you go. All right, we're moving along. All right, got this Harley Quinn number 13. This is the 1 in 25 variant. I believe I have all 13. Well, the first 13 of the 1 in 25 variants. I don't believe number 2 had a 1 in 25 variant though, but whatever variant was available from 1 to 13, I have. All right. World's Finest, number 251. What is this? The first appearance of Count Vertigo. Man, I'm glad I held out on this one. The first 2 times that I've seen this book, that I saw this book, the first time the price was right, but the condition was off, and the second time the condition was good, but the price was a little too steep. It was like outright $15, and I'm just like, I'm just not comfortable paying $15 on this. And I actually agonized over it. I'm just like, oh man, should I go back and get it? Should I go, you know? But there was like a 20% off sale at this one store, and the price tag on this was 10, so I wound up getting it for 8. And I thought that was the perfect price to get this at, especially in this condition. It looks like about a VF. So hell yeah, really happy about that. Batty Man, number 358. I believe this is the first full appearance of Killer Croc. I noticed this book is rising in price. I think to around, I want to say around I dare say to around a $20 book at this point. And it was marked at 20% off sale, so I got it for what? I want to say maybe $3 or $4 or something like that. But even at $5, it would have been a great deal. So Batman 358. Don't quote me on this, but the first full appearance of Killer Croc. So hell yeah. I mean, I believe this is my second. That's my second copy of this book anyway. But it's good to have another. All right, found myself another copy. I was at another store, and found myself a copy of Secret War, number 2, first appearance of Quake, of course. I think it's going for, I'm pretty sure it'll cool off at some point, but at this point it's going for around 20. This book here is going for around 20. It's funny, I was at this store, and I could have swore there was a half off sale, but I come to find out it ended like maybe 2 weeks prior. But I was grabbing all these titles. I'm like, oh, I gotta, here you go, here, you know, books that I normally wouldn't have bought unless it was a sale, you know. And I was like, oh, and he rings it up, and I'm like, oh shit, it's that much? I thought there was a sale going on. He's like, oh, it ended. I'm like, so I put all those back, but I kept this, especially great price for $5. Great price for, does that sound right? Okay. All right, another sale at another store. This is like a 30% off sale. Found myself a copy of DC Superstars number 17. This is my third copy. What you need with 3 copies of a comic book for? What you need with 3 copies? Well, what I need with 3 copies, that's not the question. The question is, what the fuck are you going to do about it? But, you know, actually, I really didn't think I needed 3 copies of this, but for, I think this was like $24 after the sale price. And it's in probably VF, I want to say VF minus condition, maybe VF, but I'm just like, man, that's too nice of a price to pass this up at. So, why not? Let me get this. Let me get it. All right. I got this for, I think, around $5. Thor number 166. I swear to God, 167, 165, and 166 are so just difficult to find. I bought a copy of 165 probably about a year ago, and I have not seen it since. You know, I have not seen it at a store at all since. And 166 is just as tough. So this is kind of like a, I don't know, probably a VG minus copy. It's really dirty. But for $5, this is a nice placeholder until I can find something else. All right. Captain Marvel, number 17. I believe this is from, I think this is from 1996. There's like 10,000 volumes of Captain Marvel, so just pay attention to this cover right here. This book really is pretty cheap. I got this for $2, and I don't know, again, really cheap, but I wanted it because it had Thanos on the cover. Not it's cheap, but it's not necessarily that easy to find, especially out in the wild. All right, Wonder Woman 150. Couldn't pass it up for, I believe it was like $250 or something like that. Detective Comics 737. This is my second copy of that. I believe, do not quote me on this, but I believe this is the second Cover appearance of Harley Quinn in continuity. All right, so if you take from that what you will, but yeah, this book is really cheap. I noted I got this for $2 in online. I think it goes for like around maybe 5 or something like that. So this is a really, really, really cheap book to get. I would definitely jump on it just because, just because. And I believe this is her first appearance in Detective Comics. How about that? All right, so there you go. Take from that what you will, but really cheap. Detective 737. Alpha Flight got this. Alpha Flight number 16 got this for $2. First appearance of Honey Lemon of the Big Hero 6. First cameo appearance of Honey Lemon of the Big Hero 6. Superboy number 9. It's a not the first appearance of King Shark, maybe the second appearance, but first cover appearance. Alpha Flight Volume 1, number 17. This is probably maybe the harder to find book in the series. This is like the it has something to do with X-Men 109. It's kind of like a retelling of that. Got this for, I was at another store and I found these next, I think, 5 books here, including this one. New Mutants number 16. Got this for 2. Got this for 2. Another book got for $2. First appearance of Warpath. This book has cooled down a lot, but still worth having, especially for $2. X-Men 332. First appearance of Ozymandias. Not a very expensive book, but it was like $2. Actually, I swear there was a sale there because I picked up like 5 of these books that were marked at 2, and I think I only wound up paying like $8. So I think there was a sale going on. I'm really happy to find this. This is, for me, was really, really tough to find. JLA from 1997. This is the first issue of that. It's just something cool to have. I kind of like the cover feels a little bit too 90s to me, but it's still a cool cover nonetheless. All right, got it for $2. I have no clue what the book really goes for, but at this store, this was the gem right here, absolute gem. Iron Man 282, first full appearance of War Machine. This is easily like around what, a $15, $20 book. Got this for, I think, less than $2, honestly. Shit, I might even got it for free because, like I said, I don't know. I think the guy might have added things up wrong or something like that. Only charged me for 4 when it was $5 books. But yeah, man, got this for less than $2. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Okay. All right. Have you ever avoided a store or just kind of kept yourself from going to a store because you just knew that they weren't going to have what you wanted, but it turns out that they had what you were looking for all along? Well, this happened to me with this book right here. Strange Adventures number 187. First appearance of the Enchantress of the Suicide Squad. And to me, this is that piece of the Suicide Squad movie puzzle that I was looking for. Last month, news of it was official that the Suicide Squad movie was going to be, actually the Suicide Squad movie was cast, and it was official about the cast, and the Enchantress was officially a member of the movie version of the Suicide Squad. And all of a sudden, this book just totally dried up. Anything on eBay, anything at any of the online comic book stores, this book just totally dried up. I think the day after, I called just so many. I think I can't even tell. I couldn't even tell you the number of comic book stores that I called or either went to looking for Strange Adventures number 187. I like this book. Just I don't know. I think it just disappeared at a certain point, I just thought it just didn't exist. You know what I mean? Um, and there was this one store I was there like maybe a month before, and there was like a 50% off sale, and I just did not find anything. I was there for an hour and I walked out with nothing, just because I just didn't see anything there, and I was just kept putting it off, putting it off. I didn't even call them. I didn't go. I just kept putting it off, and then finally I was in the area, so I figured I'd stop in. Did not expect to find this book right here. Did not expect to find it. But of course, you just thumb through it, and I saw, because every time you go to a store, you see 186, and then it just kind of cuts off, and then probably will jump to like 190 or something like that. I saw 185, 186, and then 187. I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I'm so excited to find this book, because it's been like a month-long search, man. Like, just, finally found it. Now, this book is not perfect. It has 2 stains right there. I put this probably at a VG, maybe a VG minus copy. 2 stains right here. I give 0 fucks about that. I'm just happy to have it. And this is the same store that I picked up the first appearance of Buona Beast. And the 50% off sale was still going on. Both of these were marked at $12 a piece. Got both of them for $6. Oh my God. So happy about that. I'm pretty sure that, and even in this condition, I could probably get $50 for this. But, of course, I'm going to, hold on to it, especially until I can probably upgrade. If I can't, no big deal. I found this. I would have been happy with like the rattiest ass copy just to know that this book existed. I'm just really happy about this. Really, really, really happy. So happy. So happy. Strange Adventures 187. First appearance of DC's version of the Enchantress. She will be in the Suicide Squad movie. Watch, she'll probably be the one that dies in the movie. But anyway, all right, we're moving on. But man, really happy to find this. Really happy. Okay, now I was at another store. They had a sale going on, and I came across this right here. This cool thing. Does anybody remember Color Forms? It was like, anybody that's not familiar with Color Forms, it's like these. They came out in the 50s because toys in the 50s sucked. They're like these little vinyl, like little sticky pieces that that like represent a character or something like that. They're probably about like that big, and it'll have like a character like Superman or Spider-Man or something like that. And this here is kind of like a board game, almost like a board game or something like that, where you take this out and it folds, where you take like a board out and it folds, and it has like an action scene behind it, and you place the little vinyl stickers that represent a character here, there, just to create some sort of an action scene. So, and I came across this. This is from 1983. Has like as you can see, it has the Marvel superheroes on it, and I'm not quite sure what this goes for. Of course, it's sealed, because I can't stand not having sealed toys. I can't stand it unless it's like super duper rare. But this is sealed, and I got this for $40. And now I saw one on eBay that was opened go for that much. So, and there's one on eBay right now that's sealed, and it's going for around $9, and I think there's like 4 days left in the auction. So I'm gonna see what this goes for to see if this was a good buy or not. But really happy to find this, just because it's something cool to have. All right, I will leave that right there, and let's get into the sales. Let's get with... I'm really surprised that this was there, because this sale has been going on forever. And I have to imagine that people were searching through the Batman issues. But Batman 570, this is the second appearance of Harley in DC Comics continuity. Okay? So you have Batman Harley Quinn with the Alex Ross cover, and then her next appearance in continuity after that is Batman 570. So this book is definitely, like last month, maybe 2 months ago, this book was easily on eBay like a $3 book. Now totally blown up, easily like around a $20 book. I found this for like $3, less than $3, less than $3. Okay, so wow, I can't believe that. I'll tell you what, the next, I want to say 18 books that you see here, I averaged $3, including this one. I averaged $3.88. So keep that in mind, all right? I averaged $3.88, and that's after taxes, okay? And that's after taxes. All right, we're moving along with Miss Marvel, #2 from the first series. This book, I notice, is kind of going up in price, you know, like higher grade copies. Probably will run you around a nice high grade copy. I would say put this probably at a VF plus, and that's pretty amazing for a Bronze Age book. But I noticed that high grade copies of this are going for like around 30. So if you can find one cheap, definitely get it. The price tag on it was like $4, so definitely got it for less than that. Another really cool book, Miss Marvel #5. I believe, don't quote me on this, but this is the first time that she takes on another Avenger. So there's the Vision right there. I got this, again, I think it was marked at like $4 or something like that, and got it for less than that. Miss Marvel #15. Love this cover. This, I would honestly have to say this is a near mint book. Would honestly have to say this is near mint. Really beautiful, nice bright white. If you're a comic book white supremacist like me, you will appreciate this, the condition on this. She takes on Tiger Shark. I believe this is probably one of those harder to find Miss Marvel books, just because the cover is just so cool. Yeah. All right, found myself my third copy of Secret War #2. Hey, look, at this, I've come across so many copies of Secret War #2. It's not even funny, and that's even after the announcement of the character Quake being in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So 3, I think I'm good with 3. I think I'm good. I think I need to start unloading these. So, but anyway, Astonishing X-Men #1. Another Gabriel Dell'Otto Wolverine cover. Same artist that did this. Wow, how beautiful is this cover, man? This is the variant to #1. This is from 2004, so like what, a 10-year-old book. The art on this is so freaking fresh, man. Beautiful art. Great, just a terrific cover. I know when I was searching for Astonishing X-Men, because I love the series, because I had been reading the series since it had first come out back in 2004, and I was searching for like the variants, you know what I mean? I think I paid like $20 for the I think the John Cassidy cover, where it was like the whole team on the cover, and but this one was really, really tough to find. This book isn't all that expensive, but it is a little tough to find. It had it marked at 10. No, it was marked at 15. Wound up paying 10 for it. So yeah, but beautiful cover. Another X-Men book, X-Men Origins Nightcrawler. I've been searching high and low for this book, man. I'm surprised it was there, because I could have swore I asked them about this like maybe a month ago or something like that. Maybe they just put it out. But this one is, I want to say, you could probably, the price on this fluctuates a lot. Sometimes you can find it for close to cover price. Sometimes on eBay, it goes for like 15 or 20 or something like that. But yeah, man, really, really tough to find. I'm really happy to have found it for, what, $3.88. That's what I averaged. That's what I averaged on these books. All right. Walking Dead 108. I'm surprised this was there. First appearance of Ezekiel. Definitely a more recent Walking Dead key issue. This book is easily like a $10 to $15 book. Wow, I'm really surprised it was there. Okay, Miss Marvel number 39. Like I said, 39, 40, and 41 is that storyline. Although Deadpool, I looked through the issue. Deadpool isn't in it, but just something to round out that storyline. X-Force number 1. This is the gold second print. It was like, I think it was marked at 3, so I wound up getting it at 2 or something like that. So, but like I said, average $3.38 a book. But anyway, we're moving on. Anyway, we're moving on. Blah, blah, blah. I'm jumbling my words. Sorry. It's early in the morning. Power Girl number 1. The Amanda Conner cover. Also found Power Girl number 2. Amanda Conner cover. Now, they both have Adam Hughes variants. Now, those are the more harder to find or more sought after. But just to have these two is cool, And still good covers. I'm starting up a nice little Power Girl run here. Wonder Woman 612 Alex Garner variant. I don't know. Anytime I find an Alex Garner variant for Wonder Woman, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. I had actually saw this book a few weeks prior at like $8 or something like that. I passed it up at 8. I'm really glad I did that, but at the same time. But before I found this, I was agonizing about, oh my God, I have to go back and get it. I had to go back and pay $8. But I'm glad I held out and found this. All right. Beautiful covers, though. I think the most expensive one is $6.14. Probably, I think that one's maybe around a $50 book. But still really beautiful cover. Spider-Man Special Edition. I believe this is from 1992 or 93. I really didn't know that much about this. The Trial of Venom. This was a mail away. You just kind of send off for it and they send it to you. But it was marked at 10, and so that meant I would get it for 7. And it goes for that much. I think it goes for like around $10. But I didn't notice it has all this paperwork with it too. So, and I don't think it normally does come with the paperwork. If you're gonna buy it off of eBay or at a store, it normally wouldn't come with all that paperwork. So I thought that was a good buy at at $7 for for the paperwork. Okay, let's move on. Morning Glories number 1 second print. I'm not quite sure what this book really goes for. I think it goes for like maybe 15 or something like that. The first print goes for 50. Love this cover. Glad to get the second print because I do have the first print. Don't get it twisted. But second print is cool. All right, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again because I totally screwed the pooch on it last week describing it. Okay, before What If Venom Possessed Deadpool was a one-shot with the Scotty Young cover. It was broken up into like a 4-part little mini-series in the back of select What If titles. All right, and last week I showed you, what was it, 1 through part 1 and part 4. Well, I was at this store and found part 2 and part 3. So I round out the What If Venom Possessed Deadpool storyline on top of having the Scotty Young cover too. So yeah. Okay, guys, Happy New Year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.